For 1 week in January of 1909, something crossed the rooftops of New Jersey, leaving hoofprints in the snow. And thousands of people looked up and saw what made them. To understand that week, you have to go into the Pine Barrens. 1 million acres of stunted pine and black sand roads, where whole towns have been swallowed and forgotten. The legend begins there in 1735, on a storm-torn night at Leeds Point, where a woman the stories call Mother Leeds went into labor with her 13th child. 12 children, and no money, and a storm shaking the shingles. The legend goes that she cried out in her exhaustion, "Let this one be the devil." The child came into the world perfect, pink, crying, ordinary. And then, before the midwife's eyes, it began to change. The body stretched, the soft face pulled into something long, like a horse's skull. Wings broke from the shoulders like wet leather, and the small feet hardened into hooves. It screamed once, beat the midwives back with its wings, and went up the chimney in a spray of soot. Out into the storm, toward the pines. It has never really left. A local clergyman was called the next year, the story says, to drive the thing out of the barrens for 100 years. The pines kept the bargain, almost to the decade. Through the 1700s, the signs piled up, livestock gone, tracks that ended in the middle of open fields, and a scream out of the swamps that no fox ever made. The stories collected famous names. A naval hero swore he put a cannonball clean through it, and Napoleon's exiled brother, hunting near his New Jersey estate, met it face to face in the snow. Through the 1800s, the people of the pines blamed it for failed crops, dry wells, and dead cattle. When the scream came close, they hung lanterns and kept the children in. Then came January 16th, 1909. Fresh snow over South Jersey, and in the morning, town after town woke to find the prints. Hoof prints, but wrong. They ran across rooftops. They passed under fences a dog couldn't clear, stopped dead in open yards, and resumed on the far side of the street. Over 7 days, the thing was reported in more than 30 towns across New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Witnesses by the thousands, postmasters, policemen, mill workers, whole trolley cars of them. In Camden, a patrolman emptied his revolver at a winged shape that rose off the street in front of him. He said the bullets meant nothing to it. It screamed at him and was gone. Schools closed. Mills shut when the night shifts refused to walk home. Posses went into the pines behind bloodhounds. And the dogs smelled the trail, flattened their ears, and refused to follow it. The Philadelphia Zoo posted a $10,000 reward for the creature. The best anyone produced was a kangaroo with fake wings strapped to its back. The prints on the rooftops went unclaimed, and then the week simply ended. The papers moved on, the snow melted, and the Pine Barrens went back to keeping their own counsel. Whatever it was had made its point. It surfaced again in 1950. One in the river town of Gibbstown, where boys swore a screaming face filled a window. Police set roadblocks, while crowds hunted the marshes with flashlights. It has never stopped. Pilots over the barrens, hunters in tree stands, drivers on the long dark stretches of Route 9. Every few years, someone new sees it and wishes they hadn't. Across nearly 3 centuries, the description barely moves. The long horse-like head, leather wings, small useless forearms and hooves. And always, before you see it, the scream. Hunters describe that scream as a woman in agony or sheet metal tearing in half. More than one has climbed down from a tree stand at dusk and left a deer where it fell. Skeptics offer cranes and owls and winter hysteria, and for any single night they might be right. But no crane walks a rooftop for a week while thousands of people watch. Historians add one more layer: a real Leeds family of Leeds Point, a feud over an almanac, and a family crest that carried a winged dragon. A real name that slowly became a monster. 300 years, and the pines are still standing, still dark, still loud on certain nights. New Jersey has heard every explanation. It keeps the lanterns anyway, and it knows whose name to say.